What's up everybody? Welcome to the Phage Reviews YouTube channel. My name is Jordan, and if you are new here, thank you for joining me. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back. Today I have a very interesting little product. This is called the eMeet eMute knob. This is a plug-and-play little button that connects to your video conferencing software like Zoom or any other application or program on your computer and allows you to mute and unmute yourself with the touch of this very large button. It also has a light that tells you whether or not you're muted. You can adjust your volume and really customize this to however you want to use this. It's totally a fun toy to add if you're on the computer a lot, if you're using Zoom and you just want to make extra sure that you're muted so you don't say something that someone else shouldn't hear on the call. In this video, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to show you what comes in the box, tell you why I think this is a really fun product, tell you how to get it set up, and then let you know whether or not I think you should pick one up for yourself. Now, if you're not already, I would love if you became a subscriber of the channel. Hopefully I can earn that by the end of this video, but let's not talk about that anymore. Let's dive into taking a look at this USB eMute knob. So why would you want one of these? It really is not necessary. You can absolutely control all of Zoom's functions or your computer's functions on your keyboard, but sometimes when you do something a lot like mute and unmute, you just want to have a very quick, easy to access control without having to go to your keyboard. And on top of that, this is going to give you visual feedback on whether or not you're muted, and it looks good on your desk. And if you just like tech toys like me, that's a reason to purchase it. So looking at the packaging, you've got a really nice full color thing here. You could see this totally in a major retailer, which tells me that this company cares about how their product looks, which is a good sign for the product within. A couple different, I guess, specs or something on the box. It tells you that you can customize the function of this button. It doesn't just do mute and unmute if you don't want to. It's completely plug and play. It will install all of the drivers when you connect it to your computer, and it has very good connectability and compatibility with a wide variety of programs. And I'll talk about more how this works in just a moment, but let's open up the box. Once you look inside the top, you're gonna see this little box, and then there is the button itself. So in this smaller compartment, you're gonna have your USB connection as well as a user manual, okay, which is right here. And at first I thought this wasn't going to be necessary. I would just plug it in and go right away, but there is a program that you need to download to run this eMute knob. And getting the program is not the easiest. You have to go to a web address, a very specific web address that you have to type in on this sheet, and so make sure you go there and download the program. Do it at your own risk. It seemed very safe to me. My computer didn't alert me of any viruses or anything, but I would have liked, without not having to use a program, add another piece of software to my computer, but such is life these days. Outside of downloading that software and turning it on before you plug this in, there really isn't anything else you need to do with this guy. Now, the included USB cable is good quality. It is USB-C on the end that connects to the button, and then your standard USB, which goes into the computer end. And it's a good, probably 6 foot in length, more than enough to reach down to a tower on the floor if you're streaming at home. Now, this is the button itself, and the build quality is phenomenal. This looks like a really well-made, modern product. It's got these really cool lines kind of grooved into the side. This turns because this is actually a volume control. So in addition to clicking, which you can hear, for your mute and unmute, you actually have a volume control as well. So two functions that a lot of people use in Zoom frequently, so it's nice to have those at your fingertips. The bottom is rubber, so when you set it on your desk and you turn the knob or hit the mute button, it won't move. And then this little ring right here is translucent, and that will glow blue when you are live and red when you are muted. That's really all there is to the product. There's the USB connection. Let's see if I can get it on the camera right there. Okay. And really all you do is download the program in the manual. They'll give you the address, plug this into your computer, and then open up whatever software you want to use. Now, this does not control software. This isn't like mapped to your mute button, like your space bar or something. This actually works at the computer level to completely shut off the microphone input of your computer. And so when you mute this and unmute this, an icon will appear on your desktop, a red microphone that's X'd out, and your whole computer is disabled from using the microphone. And so not just Zoom, but any other program that you're using. So you won't actually see in Zoom the mute activate. You'll just see this red icon pop up. I've tested it. If you go into the Zoom audio settings, hit this mute button and try and speak, you won't see any input on the meters. So it does work, but be aware that it will not say you are muted in Zoom. So that's something to be aware of. All in all though, this is a fun little thing. I used it on a few school meetings that I had. It worked flawlessly. And like I said, it's just a fun toy. It looks really good. It's hefty. It's well made. If you want to just add a little bit of flair and fun to your desk, it's totally worth picking one of these up. This is the eMeet eMute USB knob. You can get it at the link down in the description. You can buy through there and support the channel. I would, of course, love you for it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, please comment, hit the like button, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you next time.